Let's start this off with a short review about Linnea Quigley's horror workout, which, as the title suggests, this is a themed workout video. First question, why the fuck did I watch this? This is barely qualifiable as a horror film. It has poor comedy elements, terrible acting, and the video looks like someone's old camcorder was used to get all the footage. Watching this is like watching porn without any of the sex or appeal. This is the only film I have found that I cannot give a rating to because it is so far away from anything I've ever dealt with before that I have no idea what to base it on. Though it was kind of my own fault. I thought it was going to be something amusing, but it just turned out to be a train wreck. And I was on the front of the train. My suggestion, if you find a copy of this film, do the world a favor and light it on fire. Next, let's talk about a movie that was requested for review. It's called The Evil Mind, also known as The Clairvoyant, from 1935. And on IMDb, it's called out as being a drama, film noir, and a mystery film. However, after watching it, it is not a mystery film, nor does it follow any of the criteria I go by for any of my reviews, so unfortunately this film is disqualified from my reviews. However, after watching the full feature, I will let you know that it's about a man that makes his living as sort of on-stage clairvoyant, a con artist, but then all of a sudden he discovers he actually is a clairvoyant and begins making predictions, very, very big predictions. I thought the film was pretty good, and if you are interested in it, I'd say give it a shot, but I won't review it like I normally do. Another request that has been disqualified is The Legend of Boggy Creek from 1976. I went through the whole film. It's not a horror film. I can understand why someone would qualify it as one, but it's really a documentary film. It's all about the Boggy Creek Bigfoot and people's encounters with it. It feels like one of those old films that I used to be shown in school when I was a kid. It's really long, and I guess if you're interested in the Legend of the Bigfoot, you should try it out, but really, from an entertainment perspective, it falls pretty flat. If I was to actually give a rating to like The Evil Mind and The Legend of Boggy Creek, The Evil Mind would have come in at around a 5 out of 5, and The Legend of Boggy Creek at a 0 out of 5. But like I said, these things don't qualify, so that rating really doesn't mean anything. I'm not very good at rating anything outside what I have experience with. So I really can't rate a documentary film that well, nor can I really say much about The Evil Mind. I'm just kind of giving my perspective on it. As far as Linnea Quigley's horror workout, I'm at a complete loss for that one. If you haven't guessed by now, the whole purpose of the Sucks Files is to pay special note to things that just really suck, like having a workout video that you thought would be a fun horror-themed item, or having someone's request not be something I would qualify for a review. Along with that, the list I put out a long time ago with a whole bunch of horror, science fiction, mystery films, it's not entirely accurate. You see, there are films that are designated as thrillers that were mistaken as horror films. Science fiction films sometimes are also believed to be fantasy films, so those two can get mixed up. And the same thing goes with crime and mystery. So there's a couple of films in there that really don't belong, and I'm trying to sort that out. The very obvious one was Assault of the Killer Bimbos. I thought maybe it was an upbeat comedy on the horror genre, but no, it was a pure comedy. It looks good. It looks stupid, but it looks good. Okay, I've been droning on for way too long. Basically, I just wanted to get all this out there. I wanted to get that request taken care of. I wanted to get this workout thing put away because that was just a nightmare I didn't want to have to deal with on one of my regular segments. So shit happens. Good night.